Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ben with Eretabe Gardens in Georgia, Zone 7. I have a nice one for you today. Today's video is on how to ripen late tomatoes on the vines. You know, when you grow tomatoes, especially indeterminate tomato, they keep growing till the end of the season or till the first frost. They keep producing tomatoes, and not all the tomatoes will ripe before the first frost. So in this video, I want to show you how to ripen late tomatoes on the vine. We have 9 days before the first frost. And once the first frost hits, that's it. It's going to affect these leaves and the tomatoes. But because these tomatoes are producing late, so I want to help them to ripe quicker before the first frost. You see, it has so many leaves, which is consuming nutrients and sunlight. They are even covering, look at tomatoes here. Look at tomatoes. Look at tomatoes. You see, these leaves, they are covering all these tomatoes, which will hinder them from getting sunlight. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to cut off some leaves and leave few just for photosynthesis, and also cut off all this new growth. It's of no use sharing nutrient with these flowers, because if these flowers start producing tomato, it's of no use. Just look at this tomato here. There's no way this tomato will be matured and ripe in 9 days. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put a stop to the growth of these tomato vines. You see? Put a stop. You see? Look at that. You see? So with this, there will be sunlight. You see that? So I'm going to leave just few leaves for photosynthesis. Now you can see the tomatoes now. You see, look at this tomato here. Look at how these leaves are covering these tomatoes. You see? So now you can see the tomatoes very well now. So these tomatoes, we have enough sunlight. So I'm going to leave some of the leaves up here, but cut off some of these ones. I will cut off these ones at the top. You see, just leave few leaves for photosynthesis. You see, I'll leave this leaf here, but this one, I'm going to cut that one off. Can you see now that you can see more of the tomatoes now than the leaves? You see, look at this one there. All this will not grow to maturity in 9 days. So let me show you this here. You see this one here? I cut it. Okay, now you can see. Now this one, I will cut it here and just leave few leaves. You see? Now this one here, let me see. I don't want to cut the wrong thing. Okay, I'm going to cut this one up here. It's for this one here. Now this leaves, you see, I just cut that leaves now. So these tomatoes, you see them? They will have more of the nutrient will be going to them. More of the nutrients, so there will be less leaves to share the nutrients and the photosynthesis with them. You see that? Okay, I'm going to cut this one, cut that one. Now this one here has too many leaves, so that this tomato here, okay, you see, now it looks good. So I'm going to keep cutting these leaves, and then you guys will see when I'm done. Now you can see the tomatoes very well that is left on these tomato vines. Look at them. Look at. I see. See the tomatoes that are left. So in 9 days time, we will come back and see how many of them are ripe and how many are not ripe. So we'll see. Let's cut down too. So look at the tomatoes left. And look at that. You see? You see those tomatoes? Look at them. So some of them are green tomatoes. Green giant. But we'll see. I also reduce the leaves from my cherry tomatoes, so it will help them to ripen all these cherry tomatoes faster before the first frost. We have 4 more days to go. Let me show you. You can see that this cherry tomato is blushing. It's changing color. Before removing the leaves, I wasn't sure if any of these cherry tomato will ripe. But look at it. This is black cherry tomatoes. So I'm glad that it has started changing colors 4 days before our first frost. Look at this. Cherry tomato is productive, even though it is a fake sun gold. but I'm happy. Look at it, it's ripening. This one is changing color there. Look at them. Look at it. Changing colors. Okay. See? Changing colors. 4 days before our first frost. This one is changing color a little bit. And look at it. They are changing colors. So before the first frost, more of them will keep ripening. More of them will keep ripening. More of them will keep ripening. So we'll wait 4 more days to go. 3 days before our first frost, I'm going to pick the ripe cherry tomatoes. I want you to see they've started falling, and some of them have started bursting open. So I'm going to pick these ones because you see them just dropping. You see that? They are dropping. So I'm going to pick them. Because if you leave them too long, when they burst open like that, they go bad. You see? Look at this one too. So I'm going to pick all these ones, even though they are not well ripe, but I'll take them indoors and let them continue to ripe indoors. Look at this one busted too. You see? So it's good for me to pick them and then leave them indoors to ripe. See them there? But the ones that are just beginning to ripe, I will leave those ones. Oh, you see? They are open. So you just have to pick them before they go bad on the vine. And this is not the time to lose tomatoes or to lose cherry tomatoes. Okay. I'll leave those ones. I'll pick this one. See, look at those ones. Okay, let me pick more from the other side. Well, that's the harvest for today. You know, this is good. You know, we'll use it for salad. Today, we're going to have our first frost. So 9 days ago, I removed the leaves from these tomato vines so as to ripen them. Though that 9 days was late, it's something that I should have done maybe 3 weeks before the first frost. But I didn't remember on time. So when I remember, it was too late. So because of that, there are few ripe tomatoes. Not as much as I would have loved to, but there are few ripe tomatoes on these vines. You know, look at them. Look at that one. You see, they are blushing. Some of them have just started changing colors. But because I started the process late, you know, even on the cherry tomatoes, I did the same thing. In fact, I've picked some ripe cherry tomatoes some days ago. And these are the ones that are ripening now. So today, I will have to harvest all of them. I will have to harvest them. You know, but this is how to ripen late tomatoes on the vine. Remove the leaf, most of the leaves, so that most of the nutrients will go to the tomatoes as to ripen them. Excuse me. So this is how you're doing. So I want to thank you for watching this video. Please like this video. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell. So every time I upload new videos, you will be notified. So I will see you guys again in my next video. And God bless you real good. Bye.